welcome back to our YouTube channel. Last lecture we have seen definition of matrix space, Banach space, and some examples of Banach space. Okay, so in this lecture, one of the space that is quotient space. Okay, so we have to discuss about quotient space and we have to take one of the theorem on quotient space. Okay, so what is the quotient space? Quotient space is nothing but if we take N be a vector space, if we take N be a vector space and M be a subspace of that vector space. Okay, if we take N be a vector space and M be a subspace of that vector space, then N by M is called quotient space. Okay, and the element of this quotient space is nothing but quotients, that is like that, x plus capital M. We have already seen this definition of quotient space in abstract algebra, concept of quotient in abstract algebra. Okay, this is nothing but left quotient. So what do we have to given? We have to given the statement of theorem is let M be a closed linear subspace of non-linear space L. Let M be a closed linear subspace of non-linear space M. If the norm of quotient x plus M, if the norm of quotient x plus M in the quotient space N by M is defined by norm of x plus M is equals to infimum of norm of x plus small m, M belongs to M. Okay, then N by is a non-linear space. Further, if N is a Banach space, then N by M is also Banach space. That means, in short, we have to show N by M, which is a quotient space, we have to show that is Banach space. Okay, we have already see the definition of non-linear space in last lecture. Okay, and also definition of Banach space. So, to show non-linear space, we have to define some norm on that space. Okay, and we have to already given the norm. We have to just show this is a norm on N by M. Okay, this is a norm on N by M. So to show norm, we have to know there are three properties. To show norm, we have to know there are three properties. If the given set or function satisfy that property, then we call this is a norm on that quotient space. Okay, and the space is called non-linear space. So here equation star, we have to show equation star defines norm on N by M or quotient space. So we have to first show equation star defines norm on N by M. So first property is non-negativity. We have to show given norm is non-negative. So norm of x plus m is equals to, by definition of this norm of x plus m is equals to infimum of norm of x plus small m, m belongs to m. Here we can note that x plus m, this element belongs to which set? This element belongs to n. Why? Because x belongs to m. Okay, sorry, x belongs to m and small m belongs to m. Okay, and their addition, this is a subspace of m. Okay, that means indirect m also belongs to m. X belongs to n, m belongs to n. Then their addition is also belongs to m. Okay, so x plus small m is also belongs to m, and we have to give one n is a non-linear space. Okay, we have to give one n is a non-linear space. So it satisfies first property obviously. That means this norm, this element belongs to n, and norm of this element always greater than or equal to 0. And this set contains all elements of this set. Like this. Okay, so infimum of all such elements is also element of n. Okay, and norm of that element is also greater than or equal to 0. This is because of the property of non-linear spatial. And from this we can say that norm of x plus m is greater than or equal to 0. And we have to say show next case of that property. What is that case? Norm of x plus m is equal to 0. If we have to consider norm of x plus m is equal to 0. Then what we have to show? We have to show x plus m is equal to 0 element in n by n. Here this norm is nothing but real number, okay? And this element x plus m is nothing but a coset. This element is nothing but a coset. And the 0 element of this space, this belongs to n by m. And 0 element of this space is m, okay? That means indirectly we have to show x plus m is equals to capital M. We have to show, it implies that x plus m is equals to capital M. Why? Because m is a 0 element in n by m. Okay? That implies there is a sequence. If we take norm of x plus m is equal to 0, that implies there is a sequence mk in m such that norm of x plus mk tends to 0 in n by m. That means if we take the definition of norm of x plus m here, this tends to 0, that means this set is also tends to 0. This set tends to 0, that means in this set every element tends to 0. That means in this set elements like this m1 plus x plus m2 x plus m3, that means all sequence of all mk, okay, all mk, okay? That means norm of all mk x plus mk tends to 0 in n by m, okay? So we have seen in ring theory also, if this tends to 0, that means this element belongs to quotient space, okay? This tends to 0, that means this element belongs to quotient space. And implies that means x plus m is equals to m. This concept you have already seen in ring theory, okay? And hence we got that we have wanted, okay? 0 element of m by m. X plus m is equal to m, that is equal to 0 element of m by m. So first property is satisfied. We have to take second property, okay? So norm of x plus y, norm of x plus m plus y plus m is equals to norm of x plus y plus m, because this is a subspace of n, okay? So by definition of that norm, okay, that is equal to infimum of norm of x plus y plus small m. M belongs to capital M. That is equal to infimum of x plus y. We have here add m dash, because m belongs to capital M and m dash belongs to capital M. Therefore, their addition is also belongs to capital M, because this is a subspace of capital M. So we can take here m dash belongs to m. That is equal to infimum of norm of, that is equal to infimum of norm of, that is equal to infimum of norm of x plus m plus y plus m dash, okay? And we know that this is a element of non-linear space, so it satisfies the property which is hold in non-linear space, okay? That is less than or equal to infimum of norm of x plus m plus norm of y plus m dash, where m dash belongs to capital M. So we can separate this norm. We get less than or equal to infimum of norm of x plus m such that m belongs to m, plus infimum of y plus m dash such that m dash belongs to m. So that is equal to norm of x plus m plus norm of y plus m. So second property is also satisfied by this norm. So third, third property is norm of alpha into x plus m is equals to norm of alpha x plus m. Okay, that is equal to infimum of, this is a by definition of quotient space. Okay, so that is equal to infimum of norm of alpha x plus small m belongs to m. That is equal to infimum of, we take scalar outside the norm. Okay, so we get that is equal to infimum of mod of alpha into norm of x plus m belongs to capital M. And we can take outside scalar outside the bracket. Okay, that is what we get? We get norm of alpha x plus m is equals to norm mod of alpha into norm of x plus m. So third property is also satisfied by this norm. So by all properties are satisfied by this norm, then we say that this is a, then we say that norm of x plus m is defined norm on n by m, hence n by m is a non-linear space. Okay, so we have here show n by m is a non-linear space. In next lecture we have to show if n is a Banach space, then the quotient space n by m is also Banach space. Thank you.